Hi, welcome to Knits by the Sea. I'm Ellie and I'm going to show you a surefire way to remember the long tail cast on. For the long tail cast on, you're going to need a long enough length on one end to cast on as many stitches as you need. So a great way to estimate is to wrap around your needle.
So you're going to take the end of your yarn and you're going to wrap it around the needle, and each wrap counts as a stitch. So with holding the end, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this amount of yarn is technically enough for 10 stitches. So depending on your project and how many stitches you need to cast on, this is a great guideline to measure how much yarn you're going to need. 10, and if you're going to do 20, then you can measure out that's going to be 20 there. If you're going to do 30, that'd be 30 there, and so on. So let's say you're going to do 30, which means you would start right there for the long tail cast on. And this is where the gun comes in handy.
A great way to remember how to start with the long tail cast on is the gun. Now, here's a couple examples of where this may not be as useful, like the nightclubs. Or perhaps for showing off personal fitness. Which way to the gun show?
But for the long tail cast on, the gun is the way to go. So we've already estimated that we wanted 30 stitches to cast on for this project, and we've got the 10, 20, and 30 here that we're ready to go with. So since we're casting on 30, we're going to start here, leaving enough yarn on this side to cast on the 30 that we need. So with your yarn in the left hand, you're going to take your needle in your right hand and put it in where we marked the spot, leaving enough yarn on this side for the 30 stitches that we're casting on. And this is where the gun comes into play. So with the yarn hanging down from the needle, you're going in through the back with your gun. And again, you're just holding on to the top of the yarn on the needle. You won't have to hold on to it after you've done the first stitch. So with the gun, holding the yarn, turning your hand for a bit more tension, and when you're bringing the yarn down, you're going to go under here and around the index finger yarn, and then through the hole that is created around your thumb, and then you're actually going to pull your thumb out and tighten it onto the needle. That actually creates 2 stitches for your first time. After that, it will only cast on 1 stitch at a time. So gun, you're going under there, the index finger one, you're going around and through the thumb hole and pull it tight. Long tail cast on. One more time. Under, around the index finger string, through the thumb, and then you're pulling it up. Do that 30 times and you'll have 30 stitches.
Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. Need a little more one-on-one assistance with your knitting? We offer Skype tutorials to fit all your knitting needs. Check out our website, knitsbythesea.com. And don't forget, for the long tail cast on, the gun.